This is Billy McBride. I'm doing number 2 for my proof. This is proof 2, and I will be doing it from my book, from Topsy-Turvvy by Billy McBride. Here it goes.
Satan suffered at great cost. Good angels never help the lost. Penelope. 46 pathways winding. Sunbeams over golden heaven. Silent earth rejoicing. Sunshine gathered on the green grass, all existence making changes, boundless thousands of the heavens, sunny mountains, greenest valleys, soothing breezes healthy blowing, gentle holidays so charming, little flowers in the garden, everywhere a pathway winding, cheerful blossoms under branches, deepest midnights, brightest moonbeams, dawning mornings of the distance, sweetest places glowing friendly, Kabbalah. 47. We, returning. Flowers growing with the angels, distant clouds and human beings, goodness glowing bright in others, healthy features of a morning, hopeful chatter, songbirds joyful, mountain rivers flowing quickly, we, returning with our kindred, fancy hours of the evening, noble dreams subdued like prayers, watchful parents strangely aging, gentle lonely country landscapes, chances for a stormy weather, blackbirds flying in the heavens, welcome valleys, mighty mountains.
Past weight again silly.
48 little understandings. Understanding many pleasures, knowing less about your feelings, lofty houses far from heaven, closer to your loftiness, clouds of dawn all rolling clear, formless clouds unspeakable, mingling in the sparkling sunlight, separate sparkling splendid meadows, heaven stretching to all corners, heavy corners stuck on landscapes, sturdy feelings, busy thinking, business never known by others, pleasant answers to me spoken, quiet pleasantries in calmness. Penelope. 49. Staying distant. Moments passing in the distance, powers of the greatest beauty, others outdoors passing houses, written sayings without power, many rhythms in the music, words all written with a purpose, many silences of nighttime, moments measured to a future, longer stories causing interest,
with floss
present moments feeling better, little
days.
Interest for the vulgar, giving interest your attention, people of 1,000 number, numbers free and without danger. Elaine? 50 landscapes
silver bewitch the dance.
Landscape making landscape in the midnight, the lagoons have come, cliff assembly on the breezy mountain, midnight miracles, gentle landscapes of no landscape showered, foggy mountains changing on the landscape, sacred colors shining in the moonlight, high up fog, daring showers raining perfect waters, rain and places wet, instant landscapes and the Rocky Mountains, stranger outsides figured out by breezes, problems of the breezy silence settled, comprehended. Diana. 51 forming landscapes. High Diana's places in the midnight, her own raising of a dusky cliff place, Thryckert's new lagoon a single vision, choices of the landscape made by Thryckert, dusky mountain showering Shea wanted, great Diana's breezes clearing, darings, dusk Kabbalah asked for in the process, Shea transforming landscapes, learning forming, motions of her single gift providing, from Penelope a midnight given, her own forming of a mountain image, Bertha's fog is done and now for darkness. Kelly's cliff place darker and more gloomy, beautiful lagoons and Angel Kelly. Kelly. 52 weather making. Rainy weathers processed on the mountain, useful powers to complete the landscape, gentle actions of the weather starting, forming cliffs that rise to higher places, dearest mountain sides that form a beauty, skillful placements of the gentle landscapes, sending in the clouds to block the heavens, sprinkled lights with shadows on the cliff sides, wonders high and lower made in daring, landscapes fogging, cloudy visions moving, shuffled landscapes following a process,
the
rain remaining showering
taken
all places.
Noiselessly.
Single concepts of the foggy mountain, spaces high and low all dared by angels.
Spirit things.
53 cloudy mountains. Topsy-Turvvy is a gentle rose bush growing, bushes on the landscape getting fuller, bushes making mountains and the weathers, watering the landscapes and the midnights, wonderful a flower forming sunlight, Angel Jennifer is now a flower, Angel Shuna formed into a mountain, foggy midnight clouds around the landscapes, staying active beams,
to be moons,
the angel
smile,
Shay, moon
built for
moonbeams forming
power.
mountains and the cliff sides. The 11 showers from a weather fell onto the blossoms in the garden. Angels of the garden were all active. Elaine? 54 angels writing. Jennifer says no for mankind weary, and again for weary blossoms stooping. No, says Schnoona for the mingled flowers. Shay asks us to write the little flower, adding to it underneath the heavens.
Bad music die.
Shay says no for explanations spoken. Jennifer approves of sweet fulfillment. Dewy grass is low,
Starry
Kabbalah
Rod
goes
notebooks and
Merry
work
evenings,
slide.
what Teresa questions. Mighty harmonies Teresa likes more. Dizzy in the earthly shadows moving, this is okay for
Other
the angel
cabbaged
Libby.
grant
Silent cloudy heavens
desensitized.
passing slowly, this is also okay for that angel. Billy? 55 awesome landscapes. Flowers making flowers all invented, water lilies brimming to the surface. Surface flowers in a pasture growing, pastures made by angels made by pastures, anything and everything
Check
eternal,
the graveyard,
inventions
hither
of
come
creative
questions.
spirits, timeless glories of a sweeter nature, from permission granted all the beauty, fun and friendship growing all more sacred, teams of angels making newer landscapes, brightest places changing into angels, angels asking us to be more helpful. Yes, says Libby to this passage written.
Fires
Write it down
meeting,
and thank
fruit
Barack
fighting
Obama.
are.
Billy?
The
56 new
painkiller
intelligent
entrenchments.
inventions. Newer technological lagoons, spreading for the future generations, all technology invented better, nature better, angels better
Death's
for us,
minds
pleasures of the
wise,
landscapes made by Libby,
worldish in our
monumental
efforts.
pleasures from the heavens, all outrageous pleasures from the angels, no more
The
worries
end
if
of
they're
word
facts
kingdom.
or fictions, happiness all coming to all people, people
Span,
changing into greater
stretching
angels, fair,
ugliness.
inclusive, hopeful angels happy, stately landscapes all becoming heaven. This Kabbalah says is good to write down. Topsy-Turvvy,
A peaceful
also now a
parting.
garden rose bush, says to praise and thank Barack Obama. Amy. 57 3 and 30. 3 and 30 spirits all together teaming for a nickname for their project. Love
Pushing
perpetual and
brains
good,
for hands.
clean fun, time eternal angels with each talking, distant people happier than ever, solitary places marked and masked, pleasures from a hoping and an action, people reading many books from them all, changing into angel helpers also, all transcending back into a heaven, all returning back to glories joyous, songs and bliss and all in praise of Aura. Aura asked to dictate all the passage, 3 and 30, all now working thankful. Billy? 58 4 and 30. 4 and
Clovers
30
opening,
universal
swelling
beings,
warm.
changing their surroundings,
Torrents.
newly flying with the buildings places all together, Kathleen and Kabbalah changing structures, framing parts around them and the distance, both from 4 and 30 special
Evenings.
spirits, all together with imagination, unconcerned for what is real or not so, happy to have hope with wisdom growing, angel evolution, angel actors, helping their babe over be happy, their babe over, named Silly Billy, or Invisibilly, his
Stick
wives help
little
him.
cobweb.
30 wives, 2 parents, and his brother. Diana. 59 a surprising future.
Top fruit of
A
wind
new science
eternal.
of forgiving others, people trusting and forgiving mankind, everybody getting back their heavens, paradise for all with no exceptions, knowledge of the future helpers coming, a participation in the present,
Again,
a surprising
the
kind
vessel
of future we
reveals.
made, no more schizophrenia or cancer, no more AIDS or rape, but friendly people, no more Autobots who hold us back, Autobots, those lonely
Behind
and
the
unhappy
raised
people keeping us from
spread.
reading books or learning when we only
The
want to do our
lasting
best
pains
to
are
read.
meaningful.
Yes, says Libby, thank Barack Obama. Libby. 60 angels always win. Stainless steel constructions costing billions, billions raised but billions more resulting, money being charitably given to the charities who help poor victims
Shout
cope
me
with
sensitivities
schizophrenia
of
or
me
cancer,
friends.
helping those with AIDS or raped ones live. Stainless steel
Hardly
constructions as the
beneath
emblems of a secular non-profit teamwork. Topsy-Turvvy is an I-beam and a hubcap.
The
She
shore
and other
dried of
angels
sea
the M.
water.
O-A-T. Group play a game of golf each year with bosses. They compete in spiritual golf games. If on the surprise day angels
Knowing
win,
ain't for parents.
C-E-O. S from Earth will fund some M.
Dish it out in creepy Texas.
Art. Threichbert.
The
Tournaments
pains
of
King
spiritual
John.
golf. In a tournament of spiritual golf, angels versus C-E-O-S each year, only they know how to play this hard game.
Pouring
If the angels
faster.
win, the prize is money going to our M-O-A-T. Art for the victims suffering from schizophrenia now, cancer, AIDS or rape, they play for helping. C-E-O-S and angels know the game rules. If some C-E-O-S could win that game, then the angels promise to stop bugging. C-E-O-S don't like when angels bug them. The certain C-E-O-S who play the golf games with the angels never win the golf games. Angels win with holes in one forever. Ora Tiferet. 62 innocent children folk. Mesmerizing landscapes on horizons, flowers colored
Her
every hue
shoes
for
going
walkers,
forth,
country plateaus and
ask
some chubby
for
mountains,
and take in her
whispers in the breezes
visitors.
understood, country flowers under starry heavens, nightly motions,
Rushmore.
longer shadows creeping, mesmerizing mountains making shadows, people in the country organizing, quietness respected, little
Sleepy
bustle,
Paul.
sunshine breaking through the air in morning, country building country, all a good dream, gentle language for the gentle children, children playing happy innocently. Children being children hurting no one. Elaine?
Hoping
63
for a
Autobots are
sane
awful.
day. Sitting
Angel
atop a
children playing
mountain.
awesome music, angel parents helping earthly people, awesome channeled music by a human of his angel children from their parents, lots of music, many books and promise, sharing what it means to live with angels, people of the earth still needing
Writ
guidance.
me and
Reading
other
helps
to
the best to
goeth.
know the demons. Demons are divinities within us. Demons also
It's
fight
demons,
the
by the
Autobots,
way, not
lonely
demons.
and unhappy Autobots, keeping others back from reading better. Demons also hope to stop a crime wave - prostitution rings that mask for business. Honey.
America's love for
64
the sad
poking up a
fallings.
business. Money, lots of money from the writings, not much now, but why else would one write?
The secret books
Private
many
homes all
rivals
separate from our
posted.
public ones, and for money, writing is our labor, nothing wrong with that, to earn a
A
living in
fourth
an
word
honest way,
mating
says Angel
rosy
Bertha.
apprehension.
Money coming in from lifelong projects, money multiplying from a lotto, power from the money from the working,
So me
darting from
desireth
and cooking
me
up a
angels.
business. Everything is in a special order, time to praise the lives of famous people, time for earning
Women
riches, say my
can make
angels.
song
Write
into
it down and
songs.
thank Barack Obama.
Only the best and worst women
Honey.
can make into songs.
65 Peaceful Glory. Now put ragged flowers, says Tov Shalom, in the graceful gardens and keep going, looping flocks of many birds migrating, gentle paradise and well-lit bowers, oceans stretching far to the
Tomorrow does the
horizons,
halcyon.
yellow sands upon the water's margins, living trees and spirits of the landscape. Now say this for me, Tov Shalom. Everything
It
returns
droppeth
in
all
peaceful
around.
glory, every self should thank
pay
Barack
thus to
Obama,
touch it.
angel, watch me write it down that way, everything
Me
returns in
resolution.
peaceful glory, every self should thank Barack Obama. Now for health care, thank Barack Obama.
Into the bedabbled
Ariel.
kingdom.
66. Waterlook. Hail to Homer, prince of poets, educator of the Trojan War, stranger teacher of Odysseus, angel Jenny's choice for reading, model for her hydromancy, water magic,
Me
magic
speedy
fluoride,
read
rainbows
books.
bridging distant waters, Jenny's love for everybody, hoping, stopping all the crime waves by her angel hydromancy, praying with the water from the source,
ghosts
different people
of the
drinking,
north.
getting better, brand new fluoride stopping all the crime waves by her angel planning with the best stuff. Honey.
Crooked in me hands.
67
Me
hydromancy.
ears be withering.
Water from the mountain to the tower, Jenny praying blessing all the
Cuddle,
water,
hunger,
water
poet.
molecules that change by praying, praying over water for our drinking, many kinds of others, many viewpoints. Some have viewpoints that are bugging others, everybody changing
rows
drinking
of a
water,
road-ass play.
fluoride in the water for their health, angel Jenny praying also for them, over all
The
the
whirling
water for the drinking,
cycles.
water making up our body's main parts,
Roughing
water from the
Penelope.
ground now gathered up, Jenny Hydromancer helping us more. Hydromancy is a way she's using.
A dovering
Honey.
falling.
68 Our triumphant motor company. Light engulfing landscapes in the morning, fruitful gardens where the cars are parking, our triumphant company assembled, making cars to sell for charity funds. Rain is pouring down upon the highways, warning raindrops scattered in the breezes, the triumphant cars to be sold quickly. Car investors getting back their money, morning rain assembled in the heavens, water falling down upon investors, car investors with umbrellas open, getting back their money with some interest. Those who want to help some charities grow are those who need a new triumphant car.
Sun riders.
Elaine? 69 Happy futures. Gaining wisdom for a fruitful living past our time of cynicism dull, onward to a literal adventure to discover hope, and to transcend, Project M. O-A-T, non-profit care for wisdom, M-O-A-T. Society beyond all science, happiness is better in our futures, better being happy in our futures, where we no more seek for what the truth is, no more trying hard to get things right, things will be just fine to skip the truth, ample beauty, greater than the true, M-O-A-T, the beautiful and literal, it's the goodness that we all created,
So, the wife won.
70 Spaceflight. Since the midnight darkens, dusk exists, dusk collects the darkness and the raining. In the bathroom forces are abstractive. They are abstract in the taking off. There are many stages taking off that may be defined as spacecraft flying. Processes constructive pilots study. You don't have to work hard to be flying. Spacecraft parts are forces that are mobile. How do forces enter into space flight? Waters now lethe are avoided by us. All the parts around are useful and new. Things which were abstract are now assembled.
What a slide.
Teresa. 71 Spacecraft Temple. Spacecraft parts in rooms are activated, knowing what is where on control panels. In the hallway spacecraft parts are all known. Angels built the spacecraft long ago. We know how to fly it from assembly, separating parts from one another, building control panels from some objects that now are the abstract lever switches. Land the spacecraft in a newer setting, packing up and rolling out our spaceflight. Parts transform into the control panels, packing up the bathroom and the hallway. Sacred rooms have changed into a temple. Temple spacecraft traveling through time. Or a Tiferet. 72.
The old and fortunate day.
Landing with a specialized arrival. Navigation using spacecraft parts. The assembly of control panels. Possibilities for substitution. Flying taking place within the framework. Landing and forgetting never others. Stronger navigation. Great surprises. Understanding spacecrafts. Pilots flying. Taking off from places. Stopping crime waves. Piloting the spacecraft and its framework. Flying past the clouds above the ocean. Higher in the midnight hours passing. Flying through the rainy sprinkled storm clouds. Passing the lagoons with all the M-O-A-T group.
Ships of air and ships of water
73
spinning.
winning golf games. Billion-dollar projects getting funded. Good clean building and some fun with water. Grocery stores where goods are bought for golf games. Angels golf games aren't the same as humans. CEOs can never win in these games. Angels always win with holes in one. Playing in the dusk upon a mountain. Games of golf resulting in more funding. In their pride the CEOs want victory. Angels know the landscapes of their places. Landscapes of the hallways and the bathrooms. Landscapes of the kitchen, den, and bedrooms. Landscapes all assembled for the spaceflight. Water in containers drunk and
the
winning.
water pith.
Ariel. 74 Angels versus Autobots.
Gum speeds to her cookies
Rain
clove and
controlling
marble
landscapes
king.
in the darkness. Angels on the mountainside all stronger. Angels daring others to be awesome. Sky and showers. Fogging cloudy
Brewing
heavens.
loves to steal a
Mountainsides and
kiss.
angels everywhere. Angels from the M-O-A-T group and they're human.
Best.
Making billions for the coming projects. People reading and avoiding
Harold blew out the
Autobots.
polyps.
Angels hate the Autobots who stall
1,
the
2,
others.
3.
Autobots keep the others from their greatness. Lonely and unhappy Autobots they prevent the others from their learning.
With head
Autobots
dancing,
who turn them against reading.
a wondrous
Autobots
fun
are mindless
voyage limited.
shadows.
With head dancing,
Elaine? 75 Stories versus
the beasts
Autobots.
are gravest.
Autobots keep us from all reading well different awesome stories from great
The frosted
authors.
soul
Everything in
behind.
stories, many stories. Different stories, better stories, awesome. Beauty in great stories from all nations. Characters from many stories living. Everybody rushing with their deadlines. Spending time to read the best that's written is our wisest goal that we attain. Time on earth is little and we
For me
need
top
tales.
pick me
Lots of
giveth
tales.
Nashville
Some
as me
better than the
lieth
others.
unquiet.
The sublimest stories are the greatest. Every generation helps the next one. Coming
Thousands
generations
chosen
reading
to
better.
tell them who to call the
Amy.
room in questions falling.
76 Give me stories. Stories in the thousands in the night time. Give me life. 1,000 total tales. Children every age all
Holla
reading
King.
stories. Loving life is loving awesome stories.
The
Needing
thick
life is
fears.
needing awesome stories. Life, the blessing for more favorite stories. Tales of perfect weather. Angels
It's
coming.
God's will.
Angels of the weathers of all seasons. Tales of landscapes
The world's
and the birds
blue
that fly
falls
them.
on the
Tales of
land.
people most of all exciting. People in the weather good or awful. Reading with more life because of reading. People reading awesome things to others. Coping with the violence that surrounds them.
Our beauties grow
Or a
old, and we
Tiferet.
would like to have them still
77
to be
selfish
still worthy
readers.
of our missing of them.
Writing is my job to make more money. No one said that stories
Sad
must
in
be
the
truthful.
spaces.
No one said that stories be all fiction. People like them. They
Of
will
the
buy the
without
volumes.
meaning.
I will then have earned a living for me. People reading stories competently choosing to accept the things that move them. Choosing to reject the things unuseful. Storytelling is my
Yawn
chosen
a
job.
flood
It's
difficult,
no sin to
sleeping
work by
jealous.
writing books. Is there anything that's not a story?
The bitter
We are free
wide
to read
casts
the way we like.
lust
Reading
stubborn.
has no ethics as an action. Reading selfishly
A
becomes
boy, a
our free.
cakewalk.
Billy, 78 are complaining. What book wasn't
China
written to make
drifts
money?
to myself.
What's the use of reading books just once? Better to reread the best that's written.
Rain
Only blockheads
evaporate.
never write for money. We live in a time of great complaining. There will always be, however, readers. Reading is the blessing of the chosen, our symbolic time of M. O. A.
And
T
just shalom.
is looming. Now an age of cynicism reigns. We are in a
Tennis
wilderness this time.
elegant.
In our bad time, some are learning care. Project M. O. A. T would help so many victims.
A
Ages
working
cycle.
for me, Bridget.
People rise above them. Charity restores to us our knowing. Shay. 79. Higher raptures. Fireballs shaping into gems. Forms of fire all
Me roar,
charging higher.
be sniveling.
Rolling fires and fiery brightness. Days all rushing
Pass
with
the
the
bloody
fire.
wine
Formless
today.
fire forgetting wisdom. Windy raptures
The
of the
rain
fire.
leaves
Fire
us.
that contradicts the dark. Glimmering fire ascending high. Humble, woeful, divine fire. Fire in transport and adventure.
richest
Mighty
worlds.
fire in endless passage. Penetrating distant empires.
Prithee, thou want her.
Amy. 80 fires destroying. Fire destroying questions wondered. Fire reflected
Weeping
in the
about
distance.
the universe.
Angry fire
A
creating
still body
bridges.
touched
Quenching,
gently,
spreading, falling
weeping
fire.
about the universe.
Fire delighting beautiful fire. Fire exposing heavenly skies. From the world beneath. The fire swiftly comes in circles bold.
expectations
Fire
of the
successful
covenant.
blowing sweetly. Going towards the deep darkness. Taking glory
Jewels
in
on
advantage.
shores
In
living.
extension to all heavens. Graceful fire as the foundation.
Billy
Spoiling climax
Acorn
aggravated.
Riders.
Shay. 81. Fire and falling. Fire amid the fire's confusion. Fire exposed collecting fire. Fire divine in splendid freedom. Shining fountains of the fire. Heaven entered by the fire. Fire combining, lingering, toiling fire returning ever. Fire eternal shaping knowledge. Fire reducing, growing, wheeling, kindled
So
fires in
Nishat
sacred worlds. Smiling rolling on
God.
the ground. Brighter flames the strength of fire. Winged lights of fire and falling.
'Tis
Unsuspected
dominant.
fire perpetual. Bertha. 82 something happened. Heaven silent, worlds of silence, lost in silence, no more sound, worthy silence to all
Jack dims
thoughts.
his selfhood in a
Silent
brown
messages with
painted
no answers,
parenthood.
deeper listening for the start, nothing in the soulless
Wind
silence,
father
mind
comes
becoming
home in
silented,
silence.
silence strange confounding virtue, sullen silence growing
Think of the
wider,
willows
silent
wailing.
language no more sounds, worthy language only silent, heaven no more, silent world, moments waiting,
More I see,
something happened.
I see.
Do it now, B'nai Vova. Yoffa. Schizophrenia and fire. Choosing flaming stronger fire. strongest fire returning lightly, new fire, new technology, new fire of technology, richest moments charging brightly, fiery palace, sacred temple, springing rich, destructive red, fire transporting ambitions, smoothly golden cheerful fire, fire of schizophrenia, fire of cancer, AIDS, of rape, fire of Nazi camps of death, endless fire of playboy warlords, horrors of history and children dead.
Stupid.
Ariel? 84 knowing the meaning of life.
Uncircumcised.
Flowers and fruits belittled by the fire, easy fire becoming dimmer, darker, glorious days created by fire, nothing was destroyed or reduced to bits, knowledge versus hope, hope survives, yesterday extended to today, Tov Tov Shalom and B'nevova, talking about the meaning of life, knowing the meaning of life is pain, pain is the meaning of life, they know. Seeking more of hope, avoiding bullies, all humiliations have their meanings too, they are atoms, atoms are their meanings.
Farewell.
The meanings of atoms are humiliations. Shuna? 85 money and love. Know that atoms mean humiliations, atoms make up matter, solid bodies hurting trapped in matter, living in the matter from our birth, life is something special, not its meaning, we asked for life but not its meaning, pain means life, the meaning of life is pain. Reading well was just as hard work, writers made demands upon their readers. Getting older made the body hurt more, comedies helped less the anguished person, comedies were incompatible, love was not enough to give to poor folk, poor people needed more money and love. Grouchy. 86 realms of heaven falling. Billy, we want love, said Tov Tov Shalom, romance, mankind, angels, intimacy, strange attractive secret daring angels, hurtful meanings that are life and atoms, pain, humiliation, both those meanings, the archangels blocking both those meanings, meanings of existence covered up, meanings of the atoms blocked forever, flying fires ascending from invention, players in the universe supreme, heaven mingled mixing with the fire, supreme burning, graceful trouble burning, fires enormous, strange wrath, flames of old. Heaven falling, realms of heaven falling.
Of answer B.
Ariel? 87 silent troubles. Silence reigning, silent hours spacious, silence mutual, stop to listening, wakeful ruining silence all deserved, silent wrecks of trouble prideful friendships, nothing needed more, a perfect silence, dullness and a silence without meaning, noise forgotten in a sorry minute, certain wrecks of prideful silence garnished, sullen saddest silence growing open, mocking silence, silence reigning weary, deafening the memories of sound, cunning silence flourishing unmatched, speaking not about the rape, do it now. Pnevova. Ora Tiferetot. 88.
A knocking and who art bemoaning sensitively and be down.
Satan in the book of Job. How Satan means the accuser, he being of God's higher court, accuses Job of faithlessness, so God can put Job to the test by making him feel bad all over to see if he still trusted God. Job survived all his great loss and still found strength in trusting God. Angels help me in my life, they help me cope the best they can.
The sun
Yet, one bad
drifting
day I
colors,
channeled
the
him
sun
with many
flattening,
love.
they are
He knew I
mortal
was in
now.
pain and he raped me anyway, forcing me to suck his invisible part. Billy? 89 flowers near the houses.
All
Pansies
images are
growing in the
included
stormy
by the
meadows,
labor which made up
flowers
the flowers
sweeter in the
there.
misty sunrise, in the orchard gazing in the evening, sweetening the solitary universe, pansies waiting
God
keeping
truly
in the grasses,
deals characters
pansies helping bees to find their home, lovely roses living in the noontime, roses being found in many worlds,
Thou powerfully
scarlet
art
roses near the
dealing
travelling
with
foot,
our natures,
roses growing on the windy
the sensitively
hills, roses
and the
blowing in the
kindly.
morning breezes, roses found out by the sweetest bees,
Back into the
lilacs being
king's
gathered
and
near the
queen's old
houses,
blend.
lilies also found in weedy yards.
A pink-hearted
Aura.
gift left was
90
stolen.
pumping water. Water in the drinking vessel waiting, city water, country water waiting, pumping water from a filtered well, pumping water from the underground to the angel tower on the landscape, angels knowing everything of water, angels knowing everything of everyone, water being used to stop a crime wave, strange attractive angels knowing all, Humans of the world, impatient humans.
Cup
Some
song
obey the laws and some do
as the
not.
tide
Heaven
feels
is a
low
place
the
made
wall.
for all people.